out here today on this old thing. We went ahead and put the battery in it. I leave the battery out while it's setting so that it doesn't kill the battery and I can put it on a battery tender. Let's see if it'll start. Where did my keys go for it? I gotta go find the keys. All right, well, found the keys, realized that I took them home, and yeah, so that had to take a trip home. Let's see if it'll start now that we have the keys. I could hear the fuel pump run. Let's turn the key off and back on again. Okay. Well, this is fun. It's not cranky. Well, I bet I know what I did. I bet I pulled the wire off of the starter solenoid and didn't hook it back up. This thing is such a gem, I tell you what. Oh, it makes me so glad that I got the new truck I did, and don't have to drive this whole thing anymore. There it goes. She's noisy. See if we can get it to move. All right, second try. So we have it in high side on the front of the NP203 box, high side in the rear axle, and neutral in the front axle. So I should drive like a normal truck. Get pulled in, swap the seals around. It's raining outside, so I'm gonna just nose it in so I can use the inside of this shed to put some different tires on it. They're a little, they're my modified Humvee rims, so they're double B block, but then the offsets change so it won't hit on the steer components. So these are my Humvee rims. We got a rock ring welded in on the outside edge to protect the studs that are in there. And then the center was cut out. And this plate slides into the back, and then you weld the plate in around, and that's how it recenters, so the offset is good enough where when you put it on, the tie rod end doesn't hit your rim. So that's how that works. These are just aluminums. They have a 37 on them off of a Humvee. Actually used tire, military tire. But you can buy them pretty cheap. Facebook Marketplace, eBay. They're all over the place. Now those aluminum rims take special aftermarket lug nuts. And these Humvee rims take the original tapered style lug nut. Ooh, that one needs some air.
Oh my, well, I'm gonna start here. Want to wait? You're gonna wait now.
Yeah. All right, so this is a pretty good example of what a run flat does. So it's a double bead lock. So this rim is two pieces. The white piece inside and this green piece are two different pieces that get bolted together on the studs that I was just talking about. And then inside, there's a third piece to the rim that gets inserted into the tire, and it looks like a little mohawk on a beaded area. So it gets it pinches the beads of the tires between the two edges of the rim, the inside and the outside. So even with 0 PSI, this tire will not fall off the beads. But with 0 PSI, this rim is still not touching the ground. You get a better look at the inside. See how flat that is? But that's all the flatter it'll ever be. So that's why run flat, the military uses run flats. They're kind of neat, but sometimes in off-roading they could be a problem if you have such a close-sized tire, because that center piece comes up about this high. So you only have that much squish. Then you're just basically riding with no give in the tire. Be a rough ride. So we're gonna put you on a time lapse here and cut out all the audio because the air compressor is gonna have to start up so we can air this up. What's kind of cool about it is it does take up so much space in that tire that it doesn't take very long to air up. All right, so got all the tires changed. Now I gotta clean out the inside. Let's bring you over on this side, because that's what side I'll be pulling that stuff out of. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in there. Winch controller for the winch that's on the front bumper. I bet that still works. Let's go find out. Let's see. Out. Still works. Let's unplug that so the button doesn't stick or something. So it's a little windy outside right now, so I'm gonna film this opening for this portion in the shed. Outside, I've got my gray truck. Gonna hook it up to the trailer and load this thing. We're gonna go to some private property that's close by, and it's going. We're gonna go mess around, see what it'll do with these tires on it and no weight on the bed, and we'll see what that gets us. we're back in a little bit of trail that runs through this property. It's a creek crossing. Last time I was out here, they had this kind of piled up with dirt, gravel. They got her pretty well smoothed out now. This is kind of where I was planning on playing around with this, so I guess we'll just have to do some videoing and try to get some footage of whatever's back here and see what we get. So, sorry about the dirty windows, but this is what we've got. So let's take you along for the ride and see what's back here. Left or right? Let's go right. Right now, it's in four-wheel drive with these two forward, so the front and rear axles are in high range, but this one's back, so it's low. So it's like if you had a normal transfer case in four-wheel. Once we get so far down this trail, we'll turn around and we'll see what kind of difference the low makes. Up into a field, and basically it's a pretty tame path around the field out to the road. So we'll turn around here. Not quite as long of an adventure, hard of a drive as I was hoping to have, but it gives you an idea of how rough this thing really rides. So we'll get turned around. guess that was two-wheel drive. That's low. Low in everything. Should give me a little more control over my speed, over the rougher stuff. So hopefully it won't be so bouncy. It's still pretty bouncy.
What are we doing?
I was trying to get it into rear-wheel drive, but
No go?
it doesn't want to go. Onward with the adventure. Because with the tires we've got and the gearing we have, I don't think we need four-wheel drive.
Why?
Because it's not really that bad out here. It's pretty dry, even though we've got a lot of rain lately. And these tires are pretty aggressive.
And by aggressive, you're referring to the tires being chunky.
Yes, chunky boys.
Just clarifying.
So as I was going down that hill there, I had no brake application. There was enough gearing even with a gas engine, that it was keeping me slow. It's all about the control. So it turns into a pretty tame trail here. Kind of bouncy, but not really anything interesting in it. So I think we're gonna go ahead and cut the video here. Thanks for watching. I might have a little more work sprinkled in the end of this video, but nothing too big, I don't think.
We are spotting. So it's been a couple days. Been mostly working on the welding, getting that all finished up. I feel like I've done too much of that on the videos already, so haven't been filming any of that. So what I'm gonna do is I've got this other axle out, and I'm gonna do a removal and installation. And I've already explained to you how I install U-joints on another video. So what I'm gonna do is see how fast I can do it. I'll probably time lapse this for the video, but I'll let you know a total time at the end. So once it gets to a minute, I will start disassembly. I've got a chisel, a hammer, and new parts. Here we go. I did not clean it, so I can't see any of the clips. It's not usually what I struggle with here. I don't know what kind of reason they're usually have regular bit. All right, so that U-joint's done. Moves pretty free, and just as I picked you up, the time was 15 minutes and 36 seconds. So I think I started you at 1 minute. So that would mean 14 minutes and 36 seconds from the time to take the clips out, take the pound the old U-joint out, struggle a little bit getting the cross out, put the new U-joint in, and the clips in. So if you ever timed yourself doing a U-joint in a Dana 60 axle, leave it in the comments below. So let's see how fast everybody is. But that's what I've got for you tonight. Thanks for watching.